just look at whoever's asked.
Pretty much.
Talking to.
Yep.
Well, LaMar, just hate to start on a sad note, but I know you played in high school with Deontay. Just what has that news been like for you to deal with this past week?
It's real tough, you know. I lost someone very dear to me, someone who I shared a lot of memories with on and off the field and court for years. And he was just a great mentor, leader, brother. And, you know, it's heartbreaking. But, you know, now he's in a better place. And, you know, I'm going to keep his family in my prayers.
You know, within the Central Catholic community, even out in Wyoming where he went to school at Catholic College, I mean, he touched a lot of lives in that Portland community specifically. What does he mean to the people up there and the guys that are on this team in addition to you that played with him?
I mean, I guess the easiest way I could describe him as is like a neighborhood hero, really. I mean, he's one of those guys in the community who's just recognized for all of his passion and his success and his consistency, really. And it was just so crazy to see, you know, something like that happen. So, I mean, a lot of people in the community have been affected, but I think that we'll come together from a loss like this. This one was real tough and close to home.
First 3 days of fall camp, what's your overall impressions of the first 3 days?
I think really we got a real passionate team. A lot of guys excited to get after it. A lot of guys who are looking to improve on what they did in the past seasons and stuff like that. So I think a lot of our guys are just really excited and passionate about the game.
How much similar is your role this year to last year with Andy coming in?
Well, I mean, I think I'm doing the same stuff, pass rushing and be out in coverage. I just got to make plays, you know. That's what we all got to do, win our one-on-ones and make plays, which is no better position that I could ask for. I'm excited.
Are there any freshmen that have kind of jumped out at you so far among this class that you've seen in practice?
Yeah, I keep forgetting KT's a freshman, so Kayvon, Mace. I mean, shoot, Jamal, oh my gosh, man, that guy, he's a baller for sure. But there's a few other guys. I mean, other than that though, JR on offense, he's really talented too. I mean, there's a lot of guys. Chachi, John Delgado, is that his name?
Call him Chachi?
Sorry. Yeah, Delgado. But yeah, a few guys.
Why do you call him Chachi?
I'm not too sure about that. I just kind of was told that it was just, you know, our teammates, you know, we got nicknames. They got nicknames. What would you prefer to be called? And I guess that's one of his. So I just, you know, I don't think that any of y'all should say it though. I don't know if that'll be, it's a boundary thing.
Bryson Young's been out here a long time.
Yeah.
Is this the best defense for his fit for him?
Yeah, I mean, Bryson's one of those guys who can double. Like, double, I mean, like, he can put his hand in the ground or he can take his hand out of the ground. So, you know, I think that this defense will definitely benefit him a lot. As a stand-up guy, he'll be able to work out in the field, show off his athleticism, and also get in that rush, showing off his strength and stuff like that. So, Bryson, he's going to have a lot of opportunity in this defense.
What was it like having a loading out come back? What was his message to the team?
It was insane. I mean, just being from Oregon, you know what I'm saying, and not like I know history, you know, but I'm not up to date on all history, and that he's obviously one of the guys that I know about. So to hear from him was just great, you know, and just to hear about his struggle, the things that he dealt with, the adversity that he went through, and how he overcame things. It was huge because a couple of the things that he mentioned I'm dealing with right now, you know, and some other guys may have been too, and that just touched us, I feel like. I got us real excited for that practice too.
You mentioned a bunch of the freshmen about Trevin and Isaac in particular. I think they're at the position group you're at. So just how they looked in that group.
I think they've looked real well. I mean, it's real interesting because, you know, we all have different body types, but I feel like we've all been being able to work our techniques to our body types. And our coach mentioned that, you know, we all gonna be playing the same coverages assignment, but we're in a different way, if that makes sense, because we're not all the same. So they've been playing well, and just since they're bigger guys, you know, they get to add more physicality to the mix. So we've been helping them out with things like that in areas where their eyes, where they need to be at, where they need to see, reach, stuff like that.
Thanks, LaMar.
Cool. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.